Hi guys, it's Lily. I've just got a box full of goodies through the post. As you all know, I am a subscriber to Shannon Green's channel, and she buys a lot of awesome stuff from a website called American Science and Surplus. And the last video I watched of hers, I got quite excited about some of the stuff that she bought and thought to myself, I need that too. Obviously, I need it. I will die without it. So I placed an order with them. It's Sciplus.com, I think, is the website. Yeah, anyway, so I placed an order with them. Unfortunately, they don't do international shipping, so I had to ship it to somebody that lives in the States, and then they shipped it on to me, which was very nice of them. So I did have to pay twice for the shipping, once for it to go to a US address and then once to go to me. But I've still saved quite a bit on the stuff that I bought because the prices were ridiculously cheap, and some of it I was struggling to find similar stuff here anyway. So without further ado, I will go through all of these goodies with you. I did say to Shannon actually that I find myself using Texan colloquialisms after I've been watching her videos, and she said that it would really tickle her if I used some of those, but obviously with my English accent. So in true Shannon Green style, it's a haul, y'all. Okay, and she said I have to say I'm fixing to do something. I'm fixing to show you these goodies. I think that was right. I'm not entirely sure. But we'll just have to wait and see, right, for when she watches this, if she watches this. I'm going to shut up now and just show you the goodies. I picked up this pack of 7 needles. You've got, you know, ordinary size ones that have got quite large eyes to them, and curved ones as well, which are quite handy. So I got those. I've recycled the box that it came in and the invoice, so I can't tell you how much everything was. But then again, it's going to be in dollars and cents anyway, so just check out the website. It's just easier. These came in a pack of 3, and they're little keyring thingies, but they unscrew like that, and they've got a little vial in, which I don't need that bit, but they're to put your medication in, which I thought was a great idea because I can attach this onto my bag or whatever. And even though I usually pack a set of my medication in every bag that I own, I can also have a set in one of these and attach it to bags or whatever, kind of like emergency-ness, I suppose, but they're going to be quite useful. So a ordinary bulk standard pair of scissors, ta-da! But they're nice, they're sharp, and they're comfy to hold. I struggle sometimes with like the smaller handled ones, but these are quite, you know, you can get a whole hand's worth of fingers in there. So even when my hands aren't behaving themselves, I can still use these scissors. Yay! I got a pack of these, which are plastic envelopes, and you can either have them flat or they do pop out, so they've got some width to them as well, so they will be very useful for all manner of paper craft stuff. Ta-da! They were a pack of 10, but I have put a couple in a box of Happy Mail, which I've been meaning to send for months and keep forgetting to do it because I have the brain of a goldfish. I got these, which are a set of stencils. I won't get them all out, but they're basically the alphabet and numbers. So I don't know if that's made it any easier to see or not. Probably not. So that's them, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my crocodile, I think it's the big bite that I've got, and make holes in the top and then put a ring around it, like my stencils that I make with the book ring. I've got some huge book rings, so they will go on there nicely. This was something that Shannon picked up, and I thought, oh, I could use that. It actually comes as a pack of 2. There's 40 per thing, I think. So you get 80 for whatever the ridiculously little price was. And they're just these little, what do you call them? Plastic wallets to put photos in. I think like the Project Lifestyle ones, that kind of thing. But I thought they'd be useful for all sorts of things, and they were ridiculously cheap, and we got loads in there. So I can use that for various paper stuff, or for photos even, if I wanted to make an album, because they are about 4x6, I think. So they're quite handy, and I have a couple of ideas for what I'm going to do with them as well, which is always useful when you buy all this stuff and you have an idea of what you're going to do with it. I got these little bottles, plastic kind of squeegee, and then you've got the tip that you snip off the top bit. And that was, how many was there? 3, 6, 9. There's 12 in a packet, so you get loads of those. I'm thinking of putting glue or paint or something in them. Because you get so many, I might let the kids have half of them and they can put their paint in it and do different art stuff with it. Oops. I bought 3 packets of these, and you got 3 in a set. Similar to these, but kind of like the big brother of them. They're like super precision-ness. That's not even a word. Anyway, it's still squeezy bottle, but they're needle tipped, so I can do really, really fine lines. You can actually buy ends like this. I think Dina Wakely did some for Ranger, but they're obviously quite pricey because they're, you know, a specific. My brain's not working again, and it looks like my t-shirt is going to eat something. Rah. Yeah. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, the fine tip, needle tip applicators, and what you do is you screw it onto your tube of acrylic paint. But they are quite pricey for, I don't know, like a pack of 2 or something. So I thought, well, why don't I get these, and I can still have the needle tip, so I can write, you know, with the end on my mixed media canvases, but I can fill that with any kind of paint or ink or whatever I want, you know, rather than buying the more expensive ones, and you're having to take them off and put them on another one, or buy a huge set, you know, like 8 packs of them or whatever. So yeah, sorry, that's my ankle clicking. Yeah, so they came as a set of 3, although they were individually packed. So I've got them to play with. This is something else that Shannon had, which, of course, being a toddler that I am, I had to have them too. I seem to recall these were like $1.97 or something, which is like £1 here, roughly, maybe like 120, 130. But they're little zippy pouches. There goes my ankle again. I picked up 3 because, I don't know, because I needed more than one. Oh, who knows? So they zip open like that. And there's a pocket here, which is clear. A pocket at the back there, which is not clear, funnily enough. And then you've got this bit in the middle, which is a zip thing, pocket, pouch, whatever. And then here you've got one with a little popper. And when I saw Shannon talking about it, she was talking about putting one of those Tim Holtz binder clips here and making it like a planner or something. And I was like, oh, you know what? That sounds like a good idea. I have absolutely no use whatsoever for a planner, but, you know, it could be fun. What I plan to do is use one of these as part of my travel journal kit. Not that I tend to go out a lot, but if we do manage to go away for a couple of days in the summer, I will be wanting to take art stuff with me. So I thought if I put it all in this nice little case, you know, that was the plan. And I have 2 spares. Oh, there we go. There goes the bottles again. I have 2 spares because I didn't know how many I'd need. 2 more things and then I will stop boring you to tears. This that you can't see because it's so big. Hang on a second. Let me just move some of this out the way. Out the way, get out the way. I obviously need a bigger kitchen. It's got nothing to do with having all this stuff that doesn't belong in the kitchen. It is obviously I need a bigger kitchen. Right, this is a purple tote bag. You can't really see the colour of it. It's a really nice kind of mid-purple. It's darker than lilac. But it's a big tote bag. It comes with a adjustable, what do you call it? A long strap thing, crossbody strap. It's got these 2 carry handles on the top, and that is where you'll clip your long handle thing on. And then at the front it's got a popper and another pocket in there. So, and it's quite big. It will be useful for picnics or something over the summer. I can always find uses for this kind of thing. So, and it was super cheap too, so I thought that would be quite useful. It's quite sturdy, which is always nice. And then we have this, which is, it was called an extreme pack, I think. It's got again a crossbody, what is this called? Strap, there we go. And it's also got 2 handles and one of those thingies that holds it together. On the front there is a pocket here for stuff, and these are loops so you could thread other stuff in there, attach something with a carabiner clip or whatever, I don't know, but they don't like stick out, so you could just leave it there and it would look sort of like decoration, I suppose. Then you've got two big pockets here. That's all Velcro, and this is the loop side of the Velcro, so you could attach something on there. I don't really know what, but there's two of those. And then it's got a fold over and a zip, which is really great because it means that if you've got something in here and it starts to rain, this will keep the water from going in through the zip, which, you know, is quite handy. This is just one big raw. Yes, I did just do that. Just one big, there's no little pouches in there. You know, sometimes you in bags and stuff you get like a little one on the back for you to put your keys in or whatever, or like a phone pocket or something on the front. This doesn't have it. It's just big, it's sturdy. Like I said, it was called an extreme pack, and on the label they reckon that the suggested retail price is $35. Don't ask me to convert that. Use some kind of converter. Google's great. But it cost $12, which is very cheap. I think to us, what would that be? You know what? I don't even know. Yeah, use the converter thing. I'm not doing maths right now. Yeah, it's not happening. Sorry. But yeah, this was $12, and it's going to be probably my out and about bag for doing art stuff out of the house. Obviously with this in it, which will go in the big main bit, but that is what the plan is for, because we've got these big things here, so I could shove some of these bottles in there. Will we get another one in? No, so we can get two of those bottles in there. So for example, I could do one with the needle tip, and then like one of that maybe, because that sits in there fine, or two of these, whatever, and that's per pocket, so there's plenty of space in there to put stuff in, and it's a good size to, I can't get it to stand up properly, you can't see all of it if I do that, but it's a good height to put a sketchbook or whatever in it. So that is all my goodies that arrived. Thank you so much, Corey, for posting it over to me. Love you. And I'm just going to show you this very quickly, because, you know, us crafty people can make things out of anything, right? This was the box that the stencils came in. So I cut off the flaps, and now it is, it wants to be a book cover. So that is what it's going to turn into. It's going to turn into a little book cover. And this is the packing paper. You know, it's all like scrunched up, and it's like super long, but it's perforated. So you end up with bits like this. if you're like me and you decide to spend like 10 minutes or so unperforating it all. So I am going to be using this for, I don't know, some kind of craft thing. Perhaps I will make pages out of this to go in my little book. Who knows? So yeah, that's not going in my recycle bin. I will actually use this. And there was 2 sheets that were already ripped. So I'm going to use this for collage onto a canvas, for a mixed media canvas. So it's all, I've all got a plan for it all. So yeah, that is the excitement that arrived. There goes the ankle again. Yeah, that's all the goodies that I've showed you all, and yeah, that's all I've got to talk about right now. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope the sun is out and shining where you are. It's very nice outside at the moment, blue sky. It's a bit breezy though, but it's warm, so that's always nice. Yeah, so I will leave it there, really. Catch you later. Bye.